Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard and today we're out here at Holston Creek Res to check out the new discs from Stokley Discs. If you haven't heard of these are actually discs designed by Scott Stokley himself, and these are pretty interesting. The Wren, which is his version of a putter, is very AVR-like. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but in the hand it feels almost exactly like an AVR, but maybe like a touch shallower, and I'd say it flies a lot like an AVR, just like straight to slightly overstable. And then the Cardinal is the other disc. This one's a very overstable mid-range. It feels kind of like a Rock 3 maybe, or like a Rock X3. I don't really remember the differences between those two, but pretty overstable, feels really good. This one is in their premium plastic. What is it? The thermoplastic. And then this one, the Wren, is in their putter plastic, which is the strato plastic. This one feels, I like this one a lot. It's got like a little bit like a chalkiness to it, but it has really nice grip. And then the thermoplastic kind of feels like a neoplastic from Discmania, but maybe a little bit grippier. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but both very nice plastics, feel great in the hand. But if you want to see a video of Stokley throwing them or him talking about everything, I'll make sure to have a link to the video down in the description. I'll make sure to put a card up too, so you should be able to go and watch that. But let's go see how these fly. Alright guys, we're on hole 1. This one's a par 3, 200 feet. Basket's just straight ahead. Only thing to really worry about is the ground slopes up towards the basket. We've got a low ceiling, so pretty hard to get up there. But I'm gonna throw both of these off the tee. I'm gonna take the Wren first, just try and throw it on the left side of the tree in the middle of the fairway. Put it flat so you can get all the way up there. Perfect. Now for the Cardinal, I'm gonna throw it on the right side of that stone tree. Let's see what we bring it up. I think they're on top of each other. Go with the Wren on back here. See if we can get float around this. Ahead. This one I'm going to take the Cardinal and put on a little bit of a flex line through the gap. See if I can get the flat down, push straight near the end, get there for the basket. Guys, we're on hole 4, which is a par 4, 441 feet. You can see the basket up there straight ahead. I'm just going to take the Cardinal, try and throw up there as far as I can. See if I can get myself a further shot to the green. It's not like crazy beefy, it's not like a gator or something like that. But it's something I can, it's got a nice amount of glide to it, and it wants to go far, but it's very reliably overstable, which is nice. Alright guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize my mic wasn't working properly, so hopefully now you can actually hear me. But, let's see, not too far away, so I'm going to try the Wren on a backhand, just throw it straight at the basket, see if we can get up and down. Get there. Yeah. All right, guys, we're on hole 5. This one's a par 4, 350 feet. Going straight for about 100 to 150 feet. And the fairway dog legs right, where we're going downhill to the basket. It's on the edge of a hill with OB behind it. So off the tee, really got to try and line ourselves up with one of the 2 gaps that let us go down there to the basket. The farther one is a little bit bigger, so we want to try and go for that one. That one's about in that 150 foot range, but there is one that's a little bit closer that's smaller but is more direct to the basket. So really just kind of make sure we get into one of those 2 windows, because if you're short of them or in between them, it's hard to get up and down. But I'm gonna go with the Cardinal off the tee and see if we can push up there far enough to get to one of the 2 windows. Kick out, kick out. Okay, I don't think that's far enough to get to the first gap, but we'll at least be able to like pitch up into it. All right, so from here you can see the first gap that I was talking about, and I think you can kind of see the basket through that gap, but not really any other way to get around this corner, so just gonna have to pitch up, see what we can do from there. Shit. Okay, so I didn't do a great job of pitching up. Kind of left myself with just a forehand, which isn't bad, but it's a little bit more tricky on this green. But gives us another chance to throw the Cardinal on the forehand, so let's see what we can do. Just sit down. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, y'all, so the rain looks like it's not gonna be slowing down anytime soon. If anything, it's gonna be picking up more, so we're just gonna skip over to hole 9, finish out the round real quick. I'll throw both of them real quick just to give one more comparison to what they do. But this one's par 3, 260 feet, just straight ahead, slightly downhill. So I can get both of them there, but it's gonna take good shots to get them down there. Going with the Cardinal first, just gonna try and give it some anhyzer, see if I can get it to go straight. Ah, that hurt. Oh, my hands are cold. Ah, all right. Last one, and then we gotta go. Ah, no anhyzer. Man, that thing has a ton of glide though. All right, I will see you in my car. All right, guys, that finished up our rainy round out here. Sorry I had to cut everything short. Bad timing on my part. Pretty surprised that this is like only the 2nd time this has ever happened on my channel. But hopefully y'all were able to get a good idea of what these discs fly like. Just to give my thoughts on them real quick. The Wren is insanely nice. I really like this as a throwing and a putting putter. Just the perfect hand feel, perfect depth, perfect grippiness even in the plastic. Because even out here in this rain, I didn't really have an issue putting or throwing it at all, especially as you could tell in the last hole. Even with the Cardinal, I had some trouble keeping my grip with it, but with this one, didn't really have an issue. So out of the 2, I would probably recommend this one to more people, just because obviously it's also a putter, but I feel like you can get a lot more use out of this. And I'd be curious to see how this putter would be in this thermoplastic. Like maybe a little bit more of a stiffer and a more overstable run of these would be really cool to see. Then we've got the Cardinal, which this thing ended up being a little bit nicer than I was thinking, because the first few times I threw it, I was worried it was going to be a little too overstable for a nice throwing mid-range. It was still going to have some uses, but it wasn't going to be as useful as a more neutral one. But as I threw it more and more today, got more confidence with it, I could definitely tell that this thing has just a nice amount of glide, nice amount of reliable overstability, and it's just what you imagine in that straight to overstable mid-range. And as you could also see, this was also a great forehand disc, which is pretty rare when it comes to mid-ranges. So if you're looking for that straight to overstable mid-range, forehand or backhand, these are really, really nice. I highly recommend these. But yeah, guys, I definitely recommend going and checking these out. Not only will you be getting some great discs, but also be supporting one of the legends of the game. So I'll make sure to have a link to their shop down below, and I'll have Stokley's YouTube channel and everything in the description if for some reason you're not subscribed to him and you're subscribed to me. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good one.